Hi friends, we are in Kabul, Moldova. I'm with my dear friend and ministry partner, Murillo Masel, International Director of Radical Obedience School. One of the things that the Lord has done over the last number of years is He has connected me and our ministry with like-minded, like-hearted leaders, and Murillo has given me the privilege at preaching and teaching at many of his schools around the nations, and I want him just to share with what he's doing, because you are partners, our prayer partners, our financial partners. You make it possible for us to partner with Murillo and what he's doing around the world. So Murillo, why don't you just share what Radical Obedience is, what nations we've been to, and what God's doing coming up.
Yes, Abner, we're so thankful with this partnership for such a time as this. This ministry has blessed us so much, and we've been partnering and being able to train young people from many different nations. I remember we started in Brazil, and then we went together in Cuba. We got to minister also in Estonia, in Latvia, in Russia, and now here in Moldova. And God is expanding the tents. And we see young people every day in those camps having their lives transformed. And we're not only doing camps, we're doing different school of leadership, a school of radical obedience, different camps, and we see transformation in people's life. And we're so thankful to God for that. And it's so encouraging to know there's people like you that are watching right now that are praying for us, that are supporting, that's been part of this vision and restoration, transformation of lives in different nations.
Real quick, what is the number one testimony that you see and hear coming out of Radical Obedience schools?
Wow, number one testimony.
Maybe one or two. I know it's hard to.
It's transformation of lives. That's the what excites me the most. We see people that they come in a certain way and they leave in a different way, forgiving others, healed with emotional healing, and closer with the Father. And I think this is one of the miracles, one of the things that most excite me. Number two, here's everybody. Usually, everybody that comes sick physically too, they all get out of here completely healed. And it's very encouraging to see that. It's kind of like every meeting we're expecting God to show up, and not just healing emotionally, your heart, but also physically.
One of the things that I know that has connected us is a like-minded heart for a kingdom worldview, for discipling not only people, but actually believing that God can begin through these schools, begin to transform lives, but also transform people that begin to disciple nations. And I want you to, first of all, I want to say this. Murillo is just 25 years old, and he's been to 26 nations, and we say that for obviously God's glory. We know it's the grace of God upon him, but I believe that he is an example of one of thousands, if not millions, that the Lord is raising up to go to the nations, to bring this message that God can change nations and God can disciple nations. So I want, as we close, and anything else that you'd like to share, but also I want to close this. I want you to pray for people watching this. They feel that burning thing in their heart to go to the nations, and they see obstacles in front of them, whatever it may be. I want you to pray for a release of destiny upon people watching this.
Yes, I will pray, and as I pray that as God fulfill this dream that He put in my heart to see young people around the world. And I'm from a developing country. I'm from Brazil. And I'm getting to see people from different nations coming to know this message of obeying God in a radical way. And God used me, a simple man, young, to do that. And I know God can use anyone, even you that are listening right now. So I just pray right now that as you're listening, you get encouraged. As you're listening, you get to see those dreams and desire that God has put in your heart will be fulfilled for the glory of His name. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on the promise of God. Keep going forward. Don't forget what He said. Just keep obedient. And I pray that the Lord will strengthen you in all the step of the way, and you will see every dream and desire He has put in your heart be fulfilled for the glory of His name.
And I want to pray even for local church leaders, a lot of them in the U.S. right now. I want to pray that God would even expand you in greater measure to have a vision, not only for your local community, not only for the United States of America, but that you would have the ability to impart a kingdom worldview, God's desire for the nations, and God's desire for you, even as a local expression, to send people to the nations to fulfill their God-given destiny. Bless you guys.
Bless you.